Welcome to One Night in Bangkok. So on this journey, I'm going to take you through how I arrived at the airport. I'm going to show you how it looks, where you get your baggage from, and then what I do when I arrive in Bangkok in terms of coming out, getting a SIM card, how to get the train, and I'm going to take you through Bangkok and show you the journey. So let's go. So on arrival, you will depart the plane and walk towards the arrivals immigration area. And this is a picture of how it looks. Lots and lots of queues. You will queue for around 25 minutes maybe. That's how long I queued for. And you will have your fingerprints taken and your picture taken on arrival, and you will be given a 30-day tourist visa in your passport. When you come out, you will see the boards for where your baggage will be. There are many, so just make sure that you have the right one, and then off you go to collect your bag. So my baggage is number 5, and out of immigration it's only 8, 9, 10 and further, so I have to walk this way where it says baggage 5 to 7. So I can see my bag. I am not ready to run for it, so I will wait for it to come back around. So I have arrived from Phuket. That was a really quick flight. It was 1 hour only. I did a little bit of writing and then just chilled for a little bit, and then I was here just waiting to collect my bag. I didn't want to run for it, so I thought I would let it go back around, but I don't see it. Ah, there it is. Got its own little tray. I have my bags, I'm ready, and in truly traditional Kaylee style, I have nowhere booked and I have no plan. So, well, I kind of have a rough plan. I'm only staying for a night in Bangkok, and then I will be going to Chiang Mai, so I need to find somewhere to stay. First thing I'm going to do is get a SIM card and then take a breath. So I will take you with me. Well signposted. You've got here your airport, I can't speak, airport rail link and public taxi, and then here you have the transfers to the city, so the metro subway kind of line. So I got a SIM from AIS, and it's a little bit more expensive than it was before. It is now about £25. It's 1,000 baht. I need to calculate that actually and work it out, but so I've got my SIM, and for me SIMs are like crucial because I like to travel with ease, and if I want to get a grab or I want to check something on the map instead of downloading offlines, which I could do, it just works out a lot easier for me. So I would rather spend the money and get the SIM, and then I can use my phone freely. So I'm going to now sit and find a grab because I found a rough hotel before I came. I think I'm going to pick that one, so I'm just going to check a grab and see how much it is. So I'm heading to the train line because the grab taxi is expensive for where I'm going, and because I've got a SIM I need to be a bit stingy on other things with money. So I am going down under. Just something to be aware of when you're going down under. the picture of the traveller and the man looks like he's going up, but the arrow shows down, so just pay attention to that. The airport is really well signposted, so it's very hard for you to go wrong if you're paying attention to the signs. As you can see here, I've come down from the escalator and the train station is on my left. You may come down the other escalator, so it may be on your right, but you'll see the big sign there for express. And then you're going to walk down this little slope towards the ticket machines, and then I will now show you how it will look to buy your ticket. So you can translate it into English. It's really simple. Select what line you want, one person, and then you simply just put in your cash. So make sure that you do have cash before you go, because you can't pay by card. And then you get a little token, and you will take that token with you, as this is what will be used to get you through the gates. You will then walk towards the gate terminals where you can use your coin to, or your token shall I say, to go through. You'll just tap it on and then you can easily go through. Don't make the mistake that I did. I went through the left. You need to go through the right. I think you can go through the left, but I decided to go back and go through the right and then down the travelator, escalator, whatever you want to call them. And then this is the platform. So there are a few things to note when you do arrive at the platform. You will need to wait in the queue, and queues are normally formed quite nicely here. And another thing is you cannot enter the train until everybody has exited and also the security have done a sweep. So some people will tend to go and dive into the train and then they will be scurried back out by the security, because you must wait, and there are signs there telling you to do so in English as well. So yeah, you'll need to wait for them to do their checks and then you can enter. So I have arrived, and I honestly don't know why I do these things to myself. Not having somewhere to book can be very complicated sometimes, and it can leave you very stuck and unsure what you're doing. Like a little lost puppy not knowing where to go. So at the airport, I decided to sit in the coffee shop. I didn't sit in the coffee shop. I sat on a chair and got a drink from 7-Eleven and tried to just take a few breaths just to figure out what I'm doing, because in Bangkok there's two airports. There is, I'm not even going to try and pronounce it, one beginning with S and the Dongmueong one. And I am flying into Bangkok today because I'm flying out to Chiang Mai tomorrow, and I didn't want a really early flight and I didn't want a really late flight. So the difficulty I had was because I didn't know whether I was flying from that airport that I flew into or whether I'm going to fly out of the one that's north. So obviously flying out of the one that's north, it's better for me to come into centre and stay in centre, because I was going to go to centre anyway, because the reason I've come to Bangkok is because I want to get a memory card. Can't even talk. A memory card for my camera. So I decided to just get the train to the last stop and then figure it out from there. So this is me arriving at the station. You will use your coin to come out and then follow the signs. There is a map of all of the stations and the train lines, and the lines and the transport system in Bangkok are incredible. So do have a look at them before you come, just so you know roughly what you're going to be using and how you will get to your destination. Also, the app Grab or Bolt are really good if you want to get to your hotel or accommodation that is not near a train line, so you can use the train and then use the Grab or the Bolt, which are really reasonable and easy to get. I decided to come out of the station and there was a coffee shop hotel, and I was just like, let me just get a hot chocolate and try and find some accommodation. So I found one, went to book it, and it declined. That happened as I was exiting the train station, so that's why I went to the coffee shop. And then after researching and looking, I then found one. The reason it was more difficult was because I was checking location, because I didn't want to be too far from the airport but not too far from the centre, and I also wanted to pay £20 or less, so 20 English pounds. I am on a budget and I've done my calculations on the plane, and I am running it over budget at the moment because Bali and Kuala Lumpur took out my budget a little bit. I spent a bit too much, so I am trying to be careful where I can. I know, obviously, you're thinking, why are you getting a memory card? Why did you get a SIM card? But it's just like understanding where we make sacrifices. Equally, I feel like I have a lot to learn in terms of like making things easier for myself. And I have some real issues with money. So for the sake of just spending £6 to get the grab from there, the airport, to that hotel that I originally checked near the airport, would have saved me so much time. However, I still would have been out of town and would have needed to come into town anyway, so I just wouldn't have had to lug that big ass rucksack and my other rucksack around, which, bloody hell, it really does take its toll on your shoulders. So yeah, I am in Bangkok. The view's pretty cool. I'm not a city girl anymore, but I kind of do like the city a little bit, especially at night. I'll try and capture some footage later tonight from my room because it's pretty nice. I'll show it now in the daytime. So I paid 17, oh, that's the thing got over camera, £17 for this room. Got a nice double bed and a nice city view of Bangkok. This should be pretty cool tonight. So yeah, just a one night stopover. A little bit eventful. I also just got a grab from the coffee shop to here, and he does grab food as well, and had one of those bikes that sits higher, so he had my big rucksack on top of him and then was riding along, but it worked. We got here, so hope that's been helpful. I'm going to get some food, and I could create time to rest, but I don't really have much time to rest because I want to go and get a SIM card, and it's about a 15-minute drive, I think, and I'm not walking. And I also want to get some food, and I'm also near the Chatachuk, I don't know how to say it, market, so I'm gonna go there later. It's like a couple of minute drive, so I'm gonna go and check that out. Come back to my all-time favourite Khaosan Road. This was like the first place I came to when I came to Thailand with my mum, and we didn't realise that we had booked a hotel on the strip, and it was mental. The only difference that's like really strong at the moment is cannabis is now legal in Thailand, so there is cannabis shops everywhere. Let's go. So I have only just arrived on Khaosan Road, but I'm really hungry, so I'm getting a pad thai and a spring roll immediately. I cannot believe how much weed is here. It smells so strong. It's mental. Oh my god, I love Thailand for the food. So this is a pad thai and it costs £1.10 maybe? The wind's strong today. Little update, I went into the centre of Bangkok to get a memory card for my camera because it's not been working. This also is not working. However, I wanted to share. I went to what I thought was a different mall, to the MBK, I think it's called. However, it seems that there's many malls that mould into one. It is a whirlwind of malls and people and everything. So if you are sensitive to energy, get overwhelmed or get anxious, I wouldn't recommend it. I got lost, couldn't find my way out, and also they have the most incredible section for food. So if you're looking for lots of different types of food, all undercover in air conditioning, that is the one for sure. Like, I've never seen so many different food types in one section. It's on the ground floor. Yeah, just out of this world crazy. So I headed to the mall first, and then I headed to my all-time favourite, Khaosan Road. So Khaosan Road is a place that my mum and I first went to when we came to Bangkok 5 years ago, and it has a very special place in my heart. It was a crazy time because I had booked us a hotel, hadn't realised where we'd booked, and when we came out in the evening it was just popping. It was mad, and we ended up going out and drinking. Why does that happen? It's very weird. We ended up drinking and then sleeping really long the next day. I had to reset the camera because that was freaking me out a little bit. Where was I? So yeah, Mum and I had an amazing time. We had massages on the street, and I just like to go back and like kind of relive that experience. So every time I'm in Bangkok, I go to Khaosan Road. So for those who don't know, it's a bit of a party strip, but also like it's got lots of food trucks, it's got lots of stalls with stuff that they're selling, and it's just like a really nice vibe. Also, the big difference now is Thailand has legalised weed. So it kind of looks a little bit different because some of the shops have turned into weed shops. It's kind of the Asian version of Amsterdam, which is very interesting. Lots and lots of weed, even people selling weed on stalls. So you've got food truck vendor, drink vendor, weed vendor. Very, very interesting. And then I had a massage. I forgot how good Thai massages are. Absolutely incredible. The Thai massage was 250 baht, which is about £5.70 or something like that. which is absolutely incredible. It's the cheapest, one of the cheapest that I've had in Asia and Indonesia. In Bali, you can get a massage for £5, but not a Thai massage. The Thai massages in Bali are a lot more. So yeah, it was really, really good. And then I've just come back now to book my flights for tomorrow, hopefully. I got a grab there to the mall, and then I got a grab from the mall to Khaosan Road, and then I got a grab back, purely because I went to like where my hotel was, and then the other two spaces, doing it again, they're quite far apart, and I wanted ease, so I grabbed a grab, and I had a female grab driver on the way back, which was really, really nice, and she very kindly stopped at the 7-Eleven so I could get some water. And I also bought some tops. I'm just going to show you because I saw these in Vietnam and I really, really liked them, and I wanted to buy some, but they kind of seemed a bit unreasonable, and they were selling them with shorts, and I don't really want the shorts. I have a bit of a big bum, so to buy a combo of shorts and a top doesn't normally work for me because my top is smaller than my bottom by a lot. So I managed to get these. How cute is this? And so I bought two. I mean, I'm not meant to be buying clothes, but these are just adorable, and I just thought, like, they're great. They also had some that didn't have padding on the inside, which were a bit cheaper, and I really liked one of the purple ones, like super nice, but I kind of put my thumb on the inside. I could see part of my thumb, and I was like, my nipple is totally going to point out. And my nipples are crazy anyway. They're going to point out, so it's not going to suit. So I didn't get it. It's a shame. She did say that I could stick silicone or something on my nipple, but yeah. So I paid 400. I managed to haggle a little bit. What did he say to start with? 250 each or 300? And I got the both of them for 400, which is about £9. So I'm really happy with them. Also got a little free bag at the airport with my SIM card, which I find absolutely adorable. Anyway, I'm babbling now. So this is my one night in Bangkok. I will give you a little update in the morning. So I promised a view of the city at night. I mean, I'm probably not in the best place, but it's pretty cool still. That probably is a bit cooler in there. The morning after, one night in Bangkok, I slept like an absolute log last night, and I fell asleep really quick. I didn't even get time to put my meditation on. It's gone. Don't even remember falling asleep. I've done my yoga this morning, I've had a shower. It's looking very cloudy out there today. My flight is booked, so I am leaving to go to the northern airport at 2 o'clock. So I'm going to leave here at around 12, I think. That should be okay. It's about a 25-minute journey. I will order a grab now to go and get some breakfast. Just got to Nana's coffee, and there's loads of expensive cars outside. I've just ordered, now I know why. It was £12.53 for a croissant with truffle and some veggies and a coffee. It's obviously the top spot in Bangkok for rich people to eat breakfast and drink coffee. Very cute.
You've been running around and you made such a mess. Now it's not lost on me what we set out to be. I believe it will be, but we just need more.
coffee lover, and you can see why you pay more here. The service, obviously had to go and get my own coffee because they give you a little buzzer, and I had to go and get it myself, which is kind of, you know, not that I'm being snobby, but I'd expect my coffee to be brought to me. Anyway, so yeah, it tells you what coffee blend you've got, the origin, processed, and then it comes on a little cute platter. Good coffee is a pleasure, good friends are a treasure. How cute is that? Very cute. So funny story, I thought all the posh cars were because the coffee shop's expensive, but there's actually a car dealership here, posh one, so that's why they're here. And this is the sort of thing that I do. Ditzy. The name of this stone. So that was my one night in Bangkok. I hope it's been helpful for those of you who are watching, and if it hasn't been helpful, I hope it's been entertaining. That's my first travel video I've made. I underestimated how long it would take to edit the video. It took a long time, but it's worth it. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please subscribe to the channel. I will post more travel videos probably. I need to reevaluate how long it took to edit it, and in terms of how it's going to be received, whether it's worth the energy exchange. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Take care, bye.